Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Today we're talking about a book that's almost a century old, but somehow still hits harder than most modern finance books.
Yeah, seriously. No charts, no stock tips, no crypto, just ancient stories about money. And somehow it explains our lives perfectly.
The book is The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason.
And what's crazy is it was written in 1926, set in ancient Babylon. But the financial problems people had back then
Right?
are literally the same problems people have today.
Living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt, wanting more but not knowing how to keep money.
Exactly. So today we're breaking down the main lessons of the book, but in a modern way, like how this actually applies to real life in 2026.
So the story starts with two friends in Babylon who are frustrated because they work hard but never seem to get ahead.
Which is basically everyone listening right now.
Yeah. And they go to the richest man in the city, Arcad, and ask him how he became rich.
And Arcad basically tells them it's not about luck, it's not about talent, it's about understanding money.
That part hit me because most people think if they just earn more, everything will be solved.
But we all know people who earn good money and are still broke.
Exactly. It's not an income problem, it's a behavior problem.
Yeah, if your expenses grow at the same speed as your income, you'll never escape the cycle.
The first law Arcad teaches is probably the most famous one. A part of all you earn is yours to keep.
Which sounds simple, but almost nobody actually lives by it.
Most people do, earn, spend, and then whatever's left, maybe save.
And the problem is, there's never anything left.
So Arcad flips it, earn, save first, and then live on the rest.
This is literally the foundation of wealth. Like, if you only learned one thing from the book, this is it.
Even just 10%. If you make $1,000, save $10. No excuses. And it's not just about the math of saving 10%. It's about the psychological shift. When you pay yourself first, you're sending a powerful message to your brain that your financial future is a priority, not an afterthought.
And what I like is it's not about being rich. It's about building identity. Totally. It's like we're conditioned to pay everyone else first. The landlord, the credit card company, the streaming services, the coffee shop. By the time we're done paying them, there's nothing left for the most important person, our future self.
And the best way to do that in the modern world is automation. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking to your savings or investment account the day you get paid. That way, you never even see the money. You can't spend what you don't have in your main account.
Exactly. People get hung up on the 10% rule. If you can't do 10%, do 3%. If you can't do 3%, do 1%. The specific amount is less important than building the habit. The muscle memory of saving is what matters.
That's so true, because that small percentage, saved consistently, becomes what I call a freedom fund. It's the money that lets you quit a job you hate, or handle a medical emergency without going into debt, or seize an opportunity that comes your way. It's not just savings, it's power over your own life. Right.
You become someone who saves.
Yeah, you stop seeing yourself as broke person trying to survive, and start seeing yourself as wealth builder.
This next part was kind of uncomfortable, honestly.
Same, because Arcad talks about how most of our needs aren't actually needs.
They're just upgraded wants.
We call them needs because emotionally they feel necessary.
Like, do you need the newest phone? No, but it feels like you do.
And lifestyle inflation is deadly. The moment someone earns more, their lifestyle upgrades instantly.
Instantly. Bigger house, better car, more subscriptions, more eating out.
And suddenly they're still broke, just more comfortable broke.
The book basically teaches delayed gratification before TikTok even existed.
And in today's world, with social media, that pressure is a million times stronger. Everyone is posting their highlight reel, their vacations, their new car, their fancy dinners. It creates this illusion that everyone is living this lavish lifestyle, and you feel like you're failing if you're not.
It's the classic keeping up with the Joneses, but now the Joneses are a million strangers on the internet. Clason wrote about this with his phrase, "The desires of men are boundless. You can't satisfy all of them. You have to choose what's actually important.
Right. It's not about deprivation, it's about intention. You're not saying, I can't have this. You're saying, I could have this small pleasure now, but I'm choosing the greater pleasure of financial freedom later. It's a powerful mindset shift. Next rule, make your gold multiply.
This is where the book goes from save money to build wealth.
Because saving alone won't make you rich.
You need assets, things that generate income.
Businesses, investments, real estate, dividends.
Anything where money works even when you're asleep.
The goal is to escape time for money.
Yeah, because time is limited. Assets scale.
And the engine of that growth is compounding. He calls it making your savings your slaves, who then have children that also work for you. It's a beautiful metaphor for how your money earns money, and then that money earns even more money. It's a snowball effect.
It's the eighth wonder of the world, right? And today, that means putting your money into things like low-cost, diversified index funds, not just letting it sit in a savings account where inflation eats it alive. You want your money to be productive, not just resting.
Exactly. The biggest mistake people make is pulling their investments out when the market gets scary. Arkad's wisdom is timeless. You invest for the long term. You let the slaves do their work over decades, not days.
This chapter felt like it was written for the internet age.
Seriously, Arkad warns about scams, hype, and people promising fast returns.
Basically, every YouTube ad.
Guaranteed profits. Secret system.
Yep.
Risk-free.
All red flags.
Wealth grows slowly. Scams grow fast.
And the book's rule for that is counsel with wise men. Today, that means being incredibly skeptical of financial advice you get from social media. A wise man isn't some 20-year-old on TikTok promising 100 times returns on a meme coin.
No, a wise person is someone with a long, proven track record. It means reading books, understanding the fundamentals of a business or an asset before you put your hard-earned money into it. It's about protecting your principal. Don't lose the money you worked so hard to save.
Okay, so the next rule, owning your home. This one is interesting because it's kind of controversial now.
Yeah, but the principle is about stability, not status.
When your housing is controlled, your life becomes more predictable.
And predictability equals peace. Arkad also talks about preparing for old age.
Which most people avoid thinking about.
Until it's too late.
This is about long-term thinking, not just how do I survive this month. And this might be the most important lesson. Increase your ability to earn.
Your skills are your real wealth.
Degrees fade. Markets crash. Trends change.
But skills compound.
Learning, reading, improving, that's the ultimate asset.
So the real message of this book is personal responsibility.
No one is coming to save you.
No system will magically make you rich.
But if you follow these rules consistently, wealth becomes predictable.
Not overnight.
But over time, it's almost inevitable.
There's a final quote from the book that really sums it all up.
Where the determination is, the way can be found.
And that's the real secret.